That guy that called me on the phone, what's your take on him?
Well, he he corrected you. He corrected you. He said, "No, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying." And it wasn't what he said; it's how he said it. Now maybe he was going through something, but I just didn't like that attitude. I don't like that's a personal thing. Like when someone says that to me, it could be anything, and it's like, all right, I'll listen, but you can dial it down a little bit there, Andre. Yeah, it's founded rude. And you know what? And like you said, he's going to pay you $5.50 for X service. It's like sometimes now it could be false pride, but it's like, hey, money's not that important to me if you're going to treat me like that. It's like working with a company. Guy may pay you buku bucks, but it's like, hey, if there's some kind of tension and stress that's related with it, is it really ultimately worth it? Are you benefiting from it? There's work to be had. There's work out there that you can kind of pick and choose who you want to work with or for. That's just my take. I mean, I wouldn't have said anything to him, but
I mean, I absolutely understand your point that like, hey, sometimes it's just better to walk away. You get a customer, you can just tell they're just going to be difficult to deal with start to finish.
absolutely.
They're gonna complain about this and that. And it's just that's not your kind of customer you want to work for. Walk away. In this case, it's kind of I looked at more of like it was just a communication style. Yeah, and like he wanted to kind of run the conversation. He wanted to get his point across, which was like, when are you available? Let's make an appointment. And I wanted to sell the job on the phone.
And maybe he was just cut and dry. He wanted to get right to the chase.
That's what he was looking for the whole time. He was looking for, when are you available to make an appointment?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need to make an appointment. It's a tree stump.
But what did he say then to that?
Well, I mean, eventually he got it. But I realized he's trying to talk over me. That if I try to talk over that could escalate and create a negative impact upon a potential client. So I let him talk over me. I just kind of relaxed, let him kind of get it out of his way, let him do the talking. And then I responded and explained to him why I'd like to price these jobs over the phone.
Okay, I can understand.
All right, and we closed the job for $5.50.
Okay.
He's gonna have a check in hand before I even start to do the job. I'm gonna do it on a weekend, and he knows I'm gonna only be able to get so close to that curb. So it should be. It's an ash. It's gonna go pretty quick. It's not gonna be a big deal.
Okay,
so,
I like that.
So you know what I mean, like. To me, that was a winning conversation, but I had to realize, look, this guy's got a communication style. Like normally, when a customer calls me, I like to start asking all the questions. Boom, boom, boom. I got my order, name,
I got you.
address, phone number. Tell me about your stumps. Like what I mean, so I'm always leading the conversation. I'm the one that's in charge. And then the final thing is, all right, would you like me to put you on the schedule? They're closed. I let it the whole start to finish. And then, of course, if there's any kind of objections or whatever, I'll try to address those objections and sell the job. So that's how I like to do it. But I realized that one wasn't going to work with this guy.
Sometimes you got to shift gears, I suppose, like you had to with him. So what's on our list?